Things all kicked off between me and my stepdad at home a couple of weeks ago. And basically, my mum sided with him and called me a liar. And as far as I'm concerned, if me mum won't believe it, she can do one. Definitely not in our good books, and she's definitely not in mine.
Do you think he'll be able to go back one day?
No.
Arguing with mum or dad is part of daily life for most teenagers, but it's also the #1 reason they run away from home. If they can't find a safe place to stay, they're at high risk of long-term homelessness, so the first 24 hours are crucial.
That is a cap from a hypodermic needle.
Ending up on the streets can have devastating consequences.
Over here we've got citric acid that's used in preparing heroin to use.
With all the recent cuts to services, when there are no more sofas to serve, sleeping rough is becoming the reality for more and more people.
We had one young person who was stabbed when he was sleeping rough. We've had young people sleeping rough who have actually been urinated on. We had another young person who said that people would offer him money to punch him because he was homeless.
But across the country, something unusual is happening.
Nightstop, Joe speaking.
With the help of an organisation called Nightstop, ordinary families from tower blocks to country estates, box rooms and penthouse pads are deciding to put risks aside.
That's the house that was burnt down.
And are stepping up to take in the young and homeless for that one crucial night.
Hi, come on in. Just one night can make such a difference. Offering one night can prevent dangerous situations and also give somebody some hope that people do care.
For just one night, would you take in a stranger?
Hello there. Tell me why you are homeless.
Good morning, it's Nightstop, Deborah speaking.
Hello, it's Andy from Nightstop. I'm just checking to see if you're still available for tonight.
Please can I have a food bag? Thank you very much.
Over 83,000 young people were identified as homeless last year.
What it is, I've been kicked out and I need somewhere to stay tonight.
And you can't go back there tonight, you've got nowhere else to stay.
No.
So I don't know where I'm going to...
And around a quarter of these managed to find some kind of accommodation. But for those who don't, a service called Nightstop has enlisted the help of over 700 families who are willing to act as a host for a night until a longer-term solution can be found.
I'll be back in touch with you as soon as I know something. Bye-bye. That was a referral for a 16-year-old, Kieran.
Right, okay.
He's actually fallen out with his parents. He's no longer able to stay there anymore. He's very vulnerable. He's right in the middle of his exams.
Is he at school?
He's actually at school now.
Just referral from the school?
It was actually the school.
Okay.
The school are really concerned about him.
Okay, just send me stuff through.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cheers.
While the team try to find an available host in the area, they also have to run safety checks to make sure Kieran is suitable for placing.
So I would continue with the risk assessment. I've actually got all the paperwork here. I'll actually put the police check in.
For now, he's told to stay close to school.
School had to get involved and they've made a referral. And that's all I know so far. My stuff is being kept in the school office. It's not quite all of it, but it's like enough to last us. I think I was about 2 years old when my stepdad kind of came into my life. When I became a teenager, I kind of became more defiant and it was harder to get along with him. It got to the point where neither me nor my parents were comfortable living in the same house because there was that constant arguing and conflict. In all honesty, I thought a homeless person would be like someone like dirty, old, begging for money, stuff like that. Nah, I never thought I'd be homeless. All I really wanted was to have like a nice hot shower and then go to bed. I was in like a state of shock.
Hello, it's Andy from Nightstop. How you doing? Can I just check? We've got a young person who might need hosting for tonight. Are you available?
Just for confidentiality.
Right. Right. No, that's no problem at all.
Bye then.
Yeah, no joy from James.
Oh, right.
Going around.
350 miles away, Dandy, who stayed with hosts before, has had another argument with her mum and left home.
I was just phoning to check in whether you are still available tonight to host a young person.
She's been staying with hosts on and off since she was 16.
I went to a youth project. I was crying. I said, look, I got kicked out. I don't know what to do. So they sent me to Nightstop, and they sent me to this little house in Hove. I don't want to be miserable, you know. I want to be happy, so I'm not going to let my problems get to me. I've been questioned by a youth worker whether I was actually homeless or not, just because I was well presented and smiling, but they just don't understand.
I'm not sure that we've got enough hosts. We're going to try and set Dandy up with Ruth tonight.
Do you want to get the profile?
Yeah, and
Oh, but is tonight? Is it not Ruth's night out tonight? Is that it's usually available?
it is, but let's just give her a ring and check in with her anyway.
To not have a home feels very frustrating and stressful and a bit lonely. I was very worried. Am I going to stay in the streets this night, or is somebody else going to help me tonight and I'm going to be safe?
With family relations in such a poor state, Kieran can't go home yet, but so far no alternative has been found.
I'm waiting for a call from Nightstop. If I don't get somewhere to stay tonight, then chances I'll be on the streets. It would be really scary and I would kind of be out of my depth. I'm 16 years old and never in my whole life did I think I would ever be in a situation where I don't know where I'm gonna sleep.
Hello, it's Andy from Nightstop. I'm just checking. We've got a young person, 16-year-old male, needs hosting tonight. I'm just wondering if you're available for this evening. Right, yeah, no, that's no problem at all. Okay, thanks for letting us know. Bye.
Are they available?
No joy.
I've phoned Rosemary, I've phoned Derek. So what's the next plan?
Who's left the phone?
Who could we try next?
As night falls in Brighton, Dandy's back wandering the streets. She's been here several times before after previous arguments with her mum.
People seem pretty shocked a lot of the time when I tell them what's happened. Sorry. I moved to Tenerife when I was 5 and I lived there for 10 years. My dad and my mum, they split, and then my mum decided to come live in England. My dad not being there was tough. Yeah, my mum, she had a tough life, and yeah, she was pretty strict about many things, but I started to rebel. At the beginning, she thought that she was like, oh, because you're in England now and England is different from Spain, you're trying to be like them. And she was blaming it on England. I think when families break up at the teenage kind of age, it's quite hard.
I see a lot of people rough sleeping in those shelters. It's too open for me. It's too out there. Like they can easily see that I'm a young person and I'm vulnerable. I wouldn't feel safe there.
You're always relying on other people, mainly asking my friends. Even if they said no to me, I'll ask them again. Hello. No, yeah, that's okay. No, it's all right. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I've never had to rough sleep, but I have had to think about it because I've been near to the point where I had to, and then I've been saved last minute. If Nightstop didn't find me a place tonight, I'll just try to stay awake until tomorrow, just to make sure that I'm safe.
Hi Ruth, it's May from Nightstop. I was just wondering if you're available to host this evening. I've got a lovely young girl that I'd like to place with you, if at all possible. I know it's usually not a night you can do, but...
Yeah, of course I will. Yeah, of course I will. Does she know how to get here? Right, okay, that's fine. I've got a spare room, and I think that room is just sitting there, and it's only a little box room, but, you know, it's a comfy bed with a memory foam mattress, and I'm really lucky that I can offer that to somebody. In a way, it's a bit selfish because I get a really good feeling when I help people. I've got 2 girls, Ella and Nina. My girls have grown up. It was me and the cats for a while. That wasn't all right, you know. I don't like an empty house. You can be so lonely. I always keep all these. So I'll read a bit out. Thank you for letting me stay at your home. I'm really struggling with a lot of issues right now, but so is everyone, and I'm lucky to be here. And you take the risk of letting strangers stay in your home and ask for nothing in return. I feel I've drawn a lot of strength from being with you.
A bed may now be waiting for Dandy, but for Kieran, the reality of a night sleeping rough is becoming more and more likely.
I would really worry if I thought that Kieran was actually going to sleep rough. Kieran would not be able to manage on the streets. He's far too vulnerable and he's far too young. He would be open to abuse. He would be a target. I don't think he would survive one night.
"16-year-old Kieran has spent the evening at school waiting to hear if a host can be found. Against all odds, Deborah has finally got hold of a host called Lizzie.
Okay, take care, bye. Bye. Good news?
Just had a phone call from Nightstop about a young man, 16 years old, still at school, looking for accommodation tonight. Don't know much about him. I won't ask Kieran about his story because the rules are really that I'm here to offer the bed and the safe haven. The backstory matters to them greatly. It doesn't matter to me. Upstairs, where my guests stay, come up. It looks as if we're all rickety, but they keep falling off the wall for some reason. Whenever anybody stays, this is the spare room. It's ready for when I get the phone call for whomever. I thought, I can do this. I've got a spare room, so that's why I do it.
It was the first time that I'd stayed with anyone that wasn't like family. When I went to knock on the door, I felt nervous because it was like a complete stranger.
Hi there.
Hi.
It must be Kieran. Come on in.
Cheers.
Right, are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm starving.
I think we've got every little speck of rice out. Oh, hope you like it.
Yeah, that's spicy.
It is spicy, I know. So what did your mates think? Were they interested in how it's all going to work out?
Yeah, they've just been curious.
Wow. Youngsters and children are part of the bigger community, and we, who are the grown-ups, allegedly, should also be involved with what happens to other people's kids as well as your own.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, sometimes in the last 20 years, maybe, that's been missed a bit. Okay, see you later.
Bye. It felt a bit weird, but I kind of got overpowered by the sense of relief knowing that I had somewhere to stay.
Different youngsters are many and varied. You have a noisy person and we'll sit at the table and chat. You'll have a quiet mouse. Other people will just come in with gusto, starving, tuck into everything, go to bed, get up, eat everything and away. I think he's a really good kid.
After wandering around Brighton for
Nice
most
to
of the
meet
day,
you. Hi,
Dandy
Colin.
finally arrives at Ruth's house, and she too is starving.
They told me that you're a vegetarian. Yeah. So I have made a chicken. I'm only joking. So actually, I've done a bit of a fish thing here. You're right with the fish? Now, unfortunately, my Nightstop room, the light's gone. So I went out and bought a bedside light for you. So we're going to have to assemble that. So that's a job for you. Okay, are you good at stuff like that?
You both look great in that picture.
You both look a bit serious there, actually.
I think it looks quite nice. Mother and daughter.
Did you have any relatives that you've been close to?
Just my mum and my brother and my dad. Like the rest of the family, I don't really know them. I think I consider people who have actually helped me.
Yeah.
And without being my real family, but accepting me as so. It's important because not everybody has the family that they want. So.
That's right, they don't. A lot of people have no one. There was this big poster up on the wall. We were having this meeting. I said, look at that poster, and it said, be the person that you want to be. Don't be your experiences. You can be whoever you want to be, can't you, in life?
Yeah.
I was always used to like a smaller bedroom. So with a room that size and a bed that big and comfy, I was kind of like, yes, I've hit the jackpot here. I think it's pretty cool because if I want to listen to music, there's speakers there. And then there's the lamp, and then there's the lights. And then there's like all this like cool like Indian stuff in here. And yeah, it's quite interesting. Like just spend some time like looking at these photos and like, yeah, that. I don't know what that is. Once I got into the room, closed the door, it was just my time to reflect on things and actually like think about what had been happening. It was only weeks before my first exam and I'd forgotten about revising because of everything else that was going on. Luckily, no angry texts from just anyone. I didn't have any communication with my parents because we weren't quite on speaking terms. I kind of wanted my mum to like phone us or text us to ask how I was doing, but at the same time I wanted to focus on myself. Absolutely shattered.
You wait, honestly, your life, it just goes by like a flash. You got to really do stuff.
I know.
Take chances and do things that are a bit risky, because they're the things that you really remember.
You remind me of my family a bit.
Well, that's nice. She reminds me a bit of my family as well. That's Ella, my oldest. It's the good heart. I think it's the good heart, and you can see it in somebody's aura. It's quite good, isn't it? Where did I put the bulb? Oh, here it is.
quite heavy, this wolf.
Yeah. Right, now the moment of truth. All right, I think it might be now.
Nice.
How's it look?
Very bright.
Is it really bright? Well, it needs to be bright because you've got no other light in there. There's some fairy lights. You're not going to be able to see. It is a tiny room, I tell you.
That's okay, as long as it's got a bed.
Yeah, let me get the light on. And then we're going to be good to go. Hey, right.
It's really a lovely room.
Oh, it's quite sweet, isn't it? You can't help liking people a bit more if they remind you of your family. Yeah.
It's got stop laughing.
Every year, Nightstop provide over 13,000 bed nights with host families. But for Paul, this kind of help is about to run out.
Everything just starts to get on top of you. You spiral downhill, and you just got to try and keep yourself going.
Once you turn 25, Nightstop are unable to offer any more support.
Now I'm 25, I've kind of do it myself, because Nightstop won't be able to support me forever. They can only do up till I'm 25. So I'm on the cusp of them saying, no, we can't really do anything else. If I ever have children, I will make sure that they've got the loving, supporting home, and there will always be a room ready for them. No matter how old they get, they'll always be welcome with open arms.
This really is his last chance. If he can't find long-term accommodation in the next 2 weeks, the support will come to an end.
So where are you staying tonight?
I don't know at the moment.
Nightstop are desperate for Kieran not to end up in Paul's situation. While they go all out to find him supported housing, for now, he'll have to keep moving from one host to another.
When I woke up in the morning at Lizzie's, in a way it didn't feel real. It was all sunny and nice and just, it was kind of like an idealized situation. I felt really safe when I was there because it was a really nice place and it was just so, like, welcoming.
Okay. See how things go and hopefully it'll go well. Granny hug. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Don't be late for that bus.
I'll try not to be.
Okay, bye.
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 Today, not only has Kieran got to worry about where he's going to be sleeping, but also what he's going to tell his mates.
It's been really difficult having to be open with people. It just doesn't feel right.
And on top of all that, revising properly for his exams, now just days away, seems more and more unlikely.
It's just a big distraction, like all of this from school, so it kind of just gave us a sense of failure, the fact that I wouldn't be able to really revise, and I did lose hope for getting good grades. I just had to focus on actually having somewhere to stay.
What I'll do is I'll call Kieran and I'll ask if he's got any plans, but you're saying after 5 o'clock tonight, though. Right.
I'm going to school and then I'm going with different hosts. Fun. From one side of the city to the other. That's quite, like, unsettling. But, you know, anything's better than sleeping rough. Yes, please. Thank you.
Hello. Yes, that's fine. Okay, so shall we meet him at the station? I have a favourite one, which is this. This is March the 27th, 1997, The Express. The headline is "Two Gay Fathers, the Ideal Family of 1997." And you think, oh, how nice. And then underneath it says, "We make great foster parents, say odd couple." This is the one that Ken saw. He was sitting on the tube and looked up and saw somebody holding the paper like that. Noticed it was a picture of us under a rather interesting headline.
Well, I was amazed because the people sitting opposite didn't seem to notice at all that it was me. So I kept quiet.
This is a picture of the house in East Devon where we used to live. That's the house that was burnt down and destroyed internally while we were there, 2002. We were out and we'd left one of the young people whom we had fostered, and turned out he was quite severely mentally ill, and he started 5 fires in the house while we were out. And that was the cause of the fire.
We did have a break after that happened.
Well, we had to because
the house was
in our house for 5 months.
But the experience didn't put Ken and Ian off the idea of joining Nightstop.
We didn't feel that should cloud our thinking for the future.
I don't know why we're laughing, because it was very sad at the time, but I mean, it's a long time ago now.
Yeah, at least she'll get a better night's sleep than under the bridge.
That's great news that Ian's available at the moment. Yeah, they've been a host with us for a little while, so that's good, and they're experienced, and I think they'd be really good suit for Paul, so he's going to make his way down there a little bit later. So it's up to me to make sure that he knows how to get there, he doesn't get lost, and, you know, end up walking around Dawlish by himself. So it's the 2:52 train from Exeter to Central, and they'll meet you off at the station, OK? We've also got you £4.20 for the train.
My earliest memories was when I was about 7 and I was looking after my mum. I just felt like my dad let me down. We saw him twice a year. Everybody needs a father figure in their life. I spent a lot of my childhood looking after my mother. I'd come home from school, do the cleaning, cooking, clean up again. My mum couldn't handle my behaviour. I just turned 14 when I went into care. All my siblings did actually stay at home. There was 4 of us, 2 girls, 2 boys. It was just me that got put into care. At the time, I just didn't feel like life was worth going on with. And I had actually contemplated taking my own life then.
Coming or not?
Yep. Well, yes.
A little bit nervous because it's, as I said, it's like the first time meeting them. So it's kind of getting to know somebody completely different again. But yeah, I'm kind of ready to race it sort of thing, get to know them. Might even have things in common.
Are you up? You're awake.
Day 3 of being on the move, and Kieran is with his 3rd host, Jane.
Oh, bloody, right. It's all the money I've got. £3. You need some money.
I've got like a travel pass.
I know, but you need money. What are you going to do for tonight? You're not coming in here. Take it, Pat. Just so you've got it. I know you've got it. I've got your beat. I've done your beat. I'll get that out as well, otherwise I'll forget.
I really appreciated that because at the time I didn't really have any money or anything. So that was a nice gesture.
I've had my eyes opened because I didn't know anything like this happened. I've got 2 daughters, for God's sake, and we'll always, you know, have some disagreement over something, but nothing that would be so bad that we would lose contact with each other and stop talking to each other. We're a close family, we always have been, and I thought, well, what if, you know, that would happen to one of mine? I would hate them to be in a position where they would have nowhere to go, and I would like to think that somebody would help them. And it just went from there. Sandwiches, you got your sandwiches?
Yeah, just put them in my bag.
There's pork pies, little pork pies, crisps, biscuits, and a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
I think that should see you.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
For your lunch anyway. Aye, okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got your phone?
Yep.
You got your bait?
Yep.
You got your money?
Yep.
Right. That sounds like a no. No, don't I?
Thank you. Bye. Jane really had the whole grandma thing about her. She was really caring, she was nice, and always made sure I was fed.
How many people do you think you've hosted?
Oh, there's loads, it's hundreds. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it is hundreds. It's going into the hundreds now. Could be more.
You don't have that time to settle. It's literally just get your stuff and get off to this new place.
Uh, 41 years
We've
last
been
month.
together 41 years in February this year. Why do we want to foster, Ken?
Well, there was a feeling. Well, we had a big 4-bedroom house, and we thought we ought to do something with it. That was one thing, and also we felt we'd like to have some contact with young people. We wanted to do more normal things, like
ordinary things.
Well, like looking after children. The laws changed. That changed under, was it John Major changed that one so that a gay couple could both adopt.
Not that we wanted to adopt.
No,
we
we
actually had that discussion.
Because we've never thought that babies were our thing.
Don't walk in the middle of the road. Ken.
What's he wearing?
He'll probably come out here, won't he?
I should think. Is this him?
No. Paul. Yeah. I'm Ian. Hello. Right. How do you do?
Hello, I'm Ken.
Hi, you all right?
Yep.
Sorry we weren't on the platform to meet you. We were somewhat distracted.
Sorry, walking along the sea, I'm not surprised.
Yes.
Shall we take the sea route again, or shall we?
You happy to walk along the sea more? Yeah.
Got something for you. There we go. It's very you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very you.
Wow, I think it's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Make it
I'll keep it like this now, you know. I'll just put it on now. There you go. I think it's amazing.
Well,
Thank you
it's
so
been really
much.
great. It's been really lovely.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. So nice to meet you. And you, thank you so much.
Best of luck with everything.
Oh, thank you, and you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I had to fall out with my mum, like Dandy. Didn't speak to her for a couple of years when I was a teenager. We couldn't be better friends now, but somebody has got to make that first step. I've experienced quite a lot. And then 6 years ago I had cancer, and that was really, really hard. And I nearly died. I've been given a chance. I'm lucky to be here, and if I can help people, then that's great.
It feels sad to leave people when you've made a connection. It can be a really short amount of time. A few minutes of chatter and then you find a connection.
Some of my mates have been joking on, like, going, "Oh, you're like proper homeless and stuff. Like, oh, are you gonna carry around your little handkerchief and stuff?" But it's like really not like that. It can be quite scary.
Do you ever feel like just crying, basically?
All the time, but I try really hard to fight it. Because once I start, it takes a while to stop. But I'm not someone that tries to let emotion or how I'm feeling get the better of us. I just want to try and get through my day, and once I'm by myself, like, that's when I let things out.
You mentioned fostering. How many years were you doing that for?
Was it 7 in the end? 1997.
Okay, and are you still doing it now? Or
No, we stopped in 97. Oh, still, one of them's just had his 40th birthday. He still comes back for help.
Unfortunately, due to my experience of being in care, I would probably actually struggle to actually do fostering.
So what age were you in care?
The age of 14.
Oh.
It was less than a month after my 14th birthday.
Oh.
And you stayed in care until?
I stayed in care till I was 18.
Right.
Oh. But she couldn't cope with you?
No. But that was her excuse anyway.
Were you that bad?
Then?
Were you that bad?
Apparently so. I thought I was a little angel, but, you know.
It is really nice to actually see such a loving couple.
I've never actually heard or seen of a gay couple that's been together for over 5 years. It showed me what true love is. I would like that myself.
So how long have you two been together now then?
41 years.
So you kind of are together when there was kind of a lot of homophobia around as well.
Oh. Yes, there was. Although I don't think we really experienced it a lot.
I mean, you don't actually hear many couples of a younger generation lasting long, and actually to hear somebody lasting 41 years with the same person every day, it's just really nice to hear. And you can tell they think the world of each other as well.
All right, you take the glasses, and I'll take this.
It's kind of like, yeah, I am going to make it happen.
For the past 2 weeks, Kieran has been moving from host to host.
Well, I'll let Deborah and the rest of the team know. All right, I'll speak soon. Bye.
But today, there's some good news.
Deborah, just had Laura on the phone. She's available to meet Kieran anytime. Fingers crossed it goes really well. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, Kieran's going to be so pleased. Thanks, Joe. A young person like Kieran couldn't go from being on Nightstop straight into having his own flat. It just wouldn't work and it wouldn't be supportive enough. So we have the supported lodging scheme, which is like Nightstop, that they stay with a host family, which can be up to 2 years. So we do a matching process. And as part of that matching process, Kieran would actually go to meet with that family and see how he felt about them, how they felt about him, and whether they were going to be able to gel together, really. So Kieran's actually really lucky because we have actually got a vacancy at the moment.
I've been staying with several different hosts with Nightstop. It's been quite a bit of moving around and got to meet some new people, and obviously they took us in when I had nowhere to go. So, and where I'm going now, someone from supported lodgings, and hopefully Yeah, move in with them for, I think it's 2 years. Gives us enough time to sort school, get that done. Everything I've gone through, like I've still been going to school even though this has happened. And it has disrupted my education, but I've been trying quite hard to get back on track. So I'm just hoping that I pass these exams and that this year wasn't for nothing. I never had any intention of like hurting my mum when I left. I kind of wanted my mum to ask how I was doing, but at the same time I didn't want the contacts. I wanted to focus on myself. Bit nervous. I want this family to like us and to be moved in as soon as possible, if possible, because moving around every couple of nights is quite a lot of disruption.
Hi, Kieran. Come on
Hello.
in. Now, I did warn you about the dogs, didn't I?
Yep.
They'll be all right.
Hello.
Just, if you just go straight through and then I'll lock them in because this one will never come back if you get some. Right. Ellie, this is Kieran Ellie.
Hello. Nice to meet you
Who's
too.
just done her second GCSE today, so she's all a bit. Yeah, but I think it's gone all right. This is really where we sort of hang out and live. So if you were to move in, what we would do is look at what your cooking skills are like. I don't know if you can cook, can you?
I can make pasta out of bush.
Pasta's fine. Yeah, I shall show you the rest, and the dogs might stay down here.
I think it's lush. It's just like really shiny.
We've been putting young people up for about 16 years now. My background is working with young people anyway, so it's sort of our skill set, I suppose. They just fit in just as part of the family for the children, particularly for our youngest, who it's been something that's happened all her life because she's now 16. So they're just used to it.
Can you imagine yourself having a wee bath here?
Oh yeah. just get 2 tubs of bubble bath, put it in there, turn it on and just stay there.
If you can just see people making little steps in the right direction and getting to the point where I think, yeah, this person's ready to do this on their own, that's a lovely feeling.
Here is the bed. And then the view. That's a nice tree.
How does it compare to home? What's it like?
It's a lot brighter and happier looking. Hopefully we can get it and be sorted. Hopefully this week. Fingers crossed. Thank you. Ooh, it's a bit nippy now. Very happy. It's a very nice house. I try my best to be all well-behaved and proper. I'm hoping that they like us so I can move in.
What about the people? What do you make of them?
Really nice. I feel like I could get along with them quite well. Woo!
Ruth reminded me of my mum because she seems like the way that my mum would have been when she was younger, very open.
Yeah, I heard that, I just heard that when Dandy left me, she went and saw her mum and they've made up and that is just so lovely that I've been a part of that. And what could be better?
We realised we love each other as we always did.
The family decided that they liked us and that they were happy for us to stay. I've now settled there. It feels like I'm living in a family home again, like the family, all of them have accepted us, like they're all willing to talk to us and just treat us like one of their own. So I feel like I've got a degree of normality back. I've had the odd conversation with my mum over the phone, and things like she's been all right with us. So I'm hoping I can start arranging some meetings with her and just catch up. I wanted to rebuild things because of the fact that like she is still my mum, and I kind of forgot what it was like to have a mum.
I saw Ken and Ian, and I thought to myself, I want that. And now I can actually honestly turn around and say, I've got that. I've met a really nice bloke. I can't thank him enough for the support he's given me. He's helped me move into the place I'm in now. He's just been amazing. Couldn't ask for a better person.